if you're really struggling with uncomfortable contact lenses, then you really do want to get that looked at by a professional contact lens fitter. However, before you do that, you might want to check out these quick fixes to see if they solve your problem first. Hey, and thank you for watching. I'm optometrist Martin Aguzzi, and this channel is all about helping you to see better, see more comfortably, and also to be less anxious about your eyes. Please hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell as well. That way you'll get reminded every time I upload a brand new video to the channel. Now let's get straight into these tips that can really help to make your contact lenses more comfortable in those moments when you're struggling. So first off is a technique that I call the drag and blink. Now this really involves just grabbing the edge of your lenses, just placing your finger on it, sliding down, then blinking. And once you do that, tears will get under your lens and it will cause your lens to recenter itself. And in doing that, then any bits of a fluff or eyelash under your lens will be dislodged once the lens moves back into place. Often you can find that this can make a real instant improvement to the comfort. And this kind of issue is often common when you first put your contact lenses in, and that may be due to a piece of eyelash or an air bubble that goes into your lens. So the drag and blink helps to straighten out your lens and also instantly restores comfort. Tip number 2 is to lubricate your eye, and this is great for recurring discomfort when doing tasks like reading a computer, jogging, things like that. Now the problem with these tasks is that they often just lead to drying out of your lens, because your lens is more exposed to the air, because while doing these tasks you tend to stare more and blink less often, and that really tests the quality of your lens in terms of its ability to resist drying out. So what you want to do here is to go and purchase some lubricating eye drops, either from your local pharmacy, your supermarket, or even Amazon, and you can get some drops that are made specifically for contact lenses, and they will just restore the moisture back into your lenses. If you're doing these tasks regularly, then I'd recommend you just have these kind of products on hand to regularly re-wet your lenses on an ongoing basis. Now, if this continues to be a persistent problem, then I do recommend you have a chat with your contact lens fitter, just to make sure that you've been given an appropriate lens for the task that you want to do. And in this case, you're obviously going to need something that's going to be more resistant to drying out. Number 3 is rinse and re-soak. Now, if your contact lenses are reusable contact lenses, then it's always worth carrying a case with you with solution in the contact lens case. And that way, when you have situations where you may be concerned that your lenses are perhaps drying out too much, or they may be contaminated if you've walked into perhaps a dusty or smoky room, then what you can do is just take your contact lenses out, soak them in the case with the solution for a few minutes, and then take them out and put them back in your eye. And often you can find that this is a good way of resolving the discomfort that you may get that may be to do with the environment that you're in. Number 4 is to reverse your contact lenses. Now, a proportion of contact lens discomfort, I'm sure, will be down to the lenses being put in the wrong way. And it's often very difficult for people to tell whether the lenses are in the correct direction, because many lenses nowadays are just so super thin, and when you sit them in the wrong direction, it can often look just as it does when it's sat the right way. So for that reason, you have some manufacturers that put faint engravings on the lenses to help you tell whether they are the right way, such as the engraving 1, 2, 3, and if it's inside out, it will read 3, 2, 1. So look out for those kind of marks on your lenses. Not all lenses have them by any means, but do make sure. Now, if you're in doubt, you can also just try your lens in the reverse way and see if the comfort and the vision is improved that way. Number 5 is replace your contact lenses. If your lenses, once you put them in, cause you redness, discomfort, then you want to make sure that you look over your contact lens just to make sure that there's no signs of any tears or any kind of contaminant on the lens that is causing this problem. If in doubt, just get rid of that lens and replace it with a brand new one. Now, if that resolves the problem, then great. If it doesn't, then you do need to see a contact lens fitter about it and stop wearing your contact lenses for the time being. Number 6 is to change your contact lens solution. Now, I think this can easily be one of the most underrated causes of problems with contact lens wear, and that's because many people don't realize that preservatives in your solutions can cause irritations to some people, and a good proportion of people have allergies to these preservatives. So you can simply check whether this is an issue for you by trying an alternative solution that is preservative free. And once you've gone through these tips and you're still having problems, then it's important to make sure that you get seen by your contact lens fitter straight away. It's important just to make sure that if these issues aren't just down to things that you can change, then they can examine your eyes, make sure there's no signs of infection or anything else that's going on. And then the final point is that it may be the case that you need to have your lenses refitted to something else, and this may mean moving to a different brand altogether or a different type of contact lens altogether that may well suit the situation that you're using them better. But in any case, you should never struggle on with uncomfortable lenses beyond just a short period of time of checking for these quick fixes that you can manage yourself. I'm going to leave any products that I've talked about in the description box below, so please check them out, and please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well, and do share this video. It really helps the channel out, and I look forward to catching you guys in the next video. Take care.